for vaccine caveat, so please have a follow, sir, please.
Present for today's privy conference, our back Vice Chairman, Engineer Oscar Kerimit, back members, Engineer David L. Palaganas, Engineer Alfredo Amandre, and Engineer Raymond Yones. For the technical working group, headed by Engineer Reynald Barrera, Engineer Mayroon. For the back secretariat, headed by yours truly, Engineer Manuel Ibinsigigini, with back secretariat members, Madam Brenda Morales, Madam Justine Manuel, and Mr. Rolando Manuel. Since the majority of the back members are present, there is a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Big conference of projects, namely, number one is 24 AI 10057 re-advertise construction of flood mitigation structure along Sinucalan River, Barangay San Jose, Urdaneta, Pangasinan. The second project is the 24 AI 00558, again re-advertise construction of flood mitigation structure along Tagamusing and Allied River, Barangay Sumabnit, Binalonan, Pangasinan. The third is the 24 AI 0169 construction of Binalonan-Laoac-Villasis bypass road in Barangay Balligi, Laoac, Pangasinan, phase 3. Next is the 24 AI 0170 installation of roadway lighting structure along Villasis-Malasiqui-Sn road, Villasis, Pangasinan. The fifth, 24 AI 10171 construction of flood control structure along Banila and Allied rivers in Barangay Gonzales, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. Santa Maria, Umingan, Pangasinan. Next, the 24 AI 0172 construction of multipurpose building phase 2, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. 7, the 24 AI 1073 construction of multipurpose building phase 2, San Quintin, Pangasinan. Number 8, 24 AI 0174 construction of multipurpose building phase 4, San Quintin, Pangasinan. Next is the 24 AI 1075 construction of multipurpose building Tayo, Pangasinan. Next is the 24 AI 1076 construction of multipurpose building phase 3, Umingan, Pangasinan. Next is the 24 AI 0177 preventive maintenance primary road Bakit Junction, Umingan Road, kilometer 184+00 to kilometer 188+600. And the last is 24 AI 0178 construction improvement of DPWH multipurpose hall and personnel's quarter to Mana Rosales, Pangasinan. This is also to give the prospective bidder to have a chance to clarify or other issues relating to the contract in the project. However, attendance is not mandatory for the prospective bidders, but we assure they are watching the live stream on our electronics account. So, may I ask the back chairman members to and the PWG to discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial reforms with the contract of the bid to be placed.
Thank you, sir. We will now discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial requirements of the contracts to be bid. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically/online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained within the SITB 21 as per DO 87 Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronicbids_center@dpwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of its bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. For technical proposal, Class A documents, legal documents, valid produce registration certificate, platinum membership, or PAYS, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. The bid validity period and bid security validity period should be 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. For cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, and for bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, the amount of bid security should not be less than 5%, should not be less than 2% of ABC. For surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, the amount of bid security should not be less than 5% of ABC. Project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, for example, project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid in their complete qualification and experience lead. The minimum years of similar experience for project manager, project engineer, and foreman should be 5 years, while the materials engineer should be DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and are under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be, and original valid signed omnibus sworn statement, and applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney if all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, NFCC is completed as follows. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. For Class B documents, if applicable, valid signed joint venture agreement, GVA, in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR, in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly authorized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For financial proposal, original of valid signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA 9184, Original Delhi signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Delhi accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating and cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids post-qualification and award. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The back shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid prices which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. First one is completeness. No price in required item non-complying, indicating a zero or a dash means free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including the applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words, words prevails, total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails, total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails, unit cost and detailed estimates versus unit cost and BOQ, latter prevails, if above ABC, in complying. For post-qualification, the verification of the following legal requirements is needed: licenses, certificates, permits, and non-inclusion in blacklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract. For key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state the complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security, Article 58, Series of 2012. For procurements and ongoing and government and private contracts, negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence with work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence with works on contracts with pending certificate of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. Bill 127, Series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delay in knowing contracts with the DPWH, authenticity and correctness of bid security. For financial requirements, audited financial statements, especially current assets and liabilities, up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts, updated NFCC versus ABC. Notes on personnel and equipment requirements of the project. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that first, personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. This certification shall be included in the first envelope of the said bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. Contract of award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid. As a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted, the successful bidder shall be notified for the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon his report in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised RRF RE 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids and eligibility and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission, indicating the name of the project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Sugar bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of goods equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents, for example, certification of availability of equipment. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% only, or negative 10% in each of two or more projects. Unsatisfactory CPS rating, incomplete pages of bid documents, either for technical and financial. Authority of signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Present proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, it should be board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture, it should be joint venture resolution or agreement. And for partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Order to elaborate in this project na ito na engineer Mamiya to discuss the half of the 12 and moving for the last 6 projects.
For the first project with contract ID number 24AI0057 with contract name construction of flood mitigation structure along Sinucalan River, Barangay San Jose, Urdaneta City, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item of description is construction of revetment with steel sheet pile, length of 179.2 linear meters. Approved budget for the contract is 48,250,000 pesos. The contract duration is 201 calendar days. The next project with contract ID number 24AI0058 re-advertised with contract name construction of flood mitigation structure along Tagamusing and Allied River, Barangay Sumabnit, Binalonan, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item of description is construction of revetment with steel sheet pile with a length of 179.2 linear meters. The approved budget for the contract is 48,250,000 pesos with contract duration of 201 calendar days. The next project with contract ID number 24AI0169 with contract name construction of Binalonan-Laoac-Villasis bypass road in Barangay Balligi, Laoac, Pangasinan, Phase 3. The scope of work or item of description is concreting of road with a length of 0.075 kilometers, width of 24.1 meters, thickness of 300 millimeters, construction of slope protection both side, construction of line canal both side. Approved budget for the contract is 9,800,000. The contract duration is 69 calendar days. The next project with contract ID number 24AI0170 with contract name installation of roadway lighting structures along Villasis-Malasiqui-Sn Road, Villasis, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item of description is installation of internally illuminated solar pavement leveled marker stud flush type, installation of single arm 8-meter pole solar LED roadway lighting, 120 watts, 1.5 meter mast arm length, 250 km/h wind speed. Approved budget for the contract is 96,500,000 with contract duration of 228 calendar days. The next project with contract ID number is 24AI0171 with contract name construction of flood control structure along Banila and Allied River in Barangay Gonzales, Santa Maria, Umingan, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item of description is construction of dike with steel sheet pile with a length of 107.8 linear meters. The approved budget of the contract is 29,700,000. The contract duration is 178 calendar days. The next project with contract ID numbers 24AI0172 with contract name Construction of Multipurpose Building Phase 2, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item of description is construction of multipurpose building, bleachers and wings, 3 by 25 meters at two sides, 5 span or 5 meter per span, 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with storm drainage and downspout, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring, 15 by 20 meter covered court, 4 span, 5 meter per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with catch basin, storm drainage and downspout. 2 sets movable basketball board with ring. Stage with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with unglazed floor tiles. 10 meter by 15 meter covered court extension, 3 span, 5 meter per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding including existing covered court, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works including existing court with catch basin, storm drainage and downspout with chlorinated rubberized base or CRB floor coating epoxy, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring. 10 by 15 meter covered court extend, 3 span, 5 meter per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding including existing covered court, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works including existing court with catch basin, storm drainage and downspout, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring. The approved budget for the contract is 11,682,000. The contract duration is 170 calendar days.
So the next project, the contract ID number 24AI 0173. The contract name, construction of multipurpose building, phase 2, San Quintin, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of multipurpose building, 2 units with 15.7 meters by 25 meters covered court with 5 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with railings, 0.4 meters, elevation from NGL to FFN with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. 2 sets removable basketball board with ring, removable of structures and obstructions. 2-story barangay hall, complete construction of 6 meters by 7 meters barangay hall, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to FFL with complete painting, complete finishing works, sanitary plumbing works, floor, and glazed tiles at ground floor and second floor, with ceiling at ground floor and second floor. 2 units of 1.5 horsepower ECU with stainless signage. Speaker center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, with floor and glaze, tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting. The approved budget for the contract, 14,850,000 pesos. Contract duration, 185 calendar days. The next project, the contract ID, number 24AI 0174. The contract name, construction of multipurpose building, phase 4, San Quintin, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of multipurpose building with a dimension of 10 meters by 30 meters, covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span,
ramp with railings. 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. With fluorinated rubberized base floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring, and base floor tiles at stage with removal of structures and obstructions. 15 meters and 25 meters covered court, 5 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with railings, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, cladding, structural and finishing works with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout with chlorinated rubberized boost. Floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 set rubber basketball board with room. Baker center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works with floor and base tiles with ceiling, with complete painting, with removable of structure and obstruction. The approved budget for the contract, 17,226,000 pesos. The contract duration, 195 calendar days. The next project, contract ID number 24AI 0175. Contract name, construction of multipurpose building, Building 1, Pangasinan. Scope of work or item description, construction of multipurpose building, Building 1, with a dimension of 15 meters by 30 meters, covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span. Ramp with railings, 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works, catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout, with chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 set movable basketball board with ring. 15 meters by 25 meters covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works, catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. 2 set movable basketball board with ring. Meters by 25 meters covered court, 5 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. With chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 set movable basketball board with ring. 30 meters by 30 meters covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span. With railing, 0.4 meters elevated from NGL to FFL with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works with catch basin and storm drainage and downspout. With chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 set movable basketball board with ring. 10 meters by 10 meters covered court, extension with the stage and rings both sides. 2 additional span, 5 meters per span, ramp with railing, 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. With chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring, additional 1.5 meter height for existing columns, rings 3.0 meters by 25 meters each side. The Full budget for the contract, 24,750,000 pesos. The contract duration, 335 calendar days. The next project, contract ID number, 24AI0176. The contract name, construction of multipurpose building, phase 3, Umingan, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of multipurpose building with a dimension of 15 meters by 30 meters covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span, rapid drilling, 0.4 meter, elevation from NGL to FFN, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works, with electrical works, and catch basin. Storm drainage and downspout, reset, movable basketball, board with ring. 2 meters, 15 meters by 30 meters covered court, 6 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with drilling, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to FFN, with cladding, with structural and finishing works, with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. 2 sets, movable basketball board with ring. 2 units, with a dimension of 15 meters and 25 meters covered court of span, 5 meters per span, ramp with drilling, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works, with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. With chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 sets, movable basketball board with ring. 2 units with a dimension of 14 meters by 25 meters covered court, 5 span, 5 meters per span, ramp with drilling, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works, with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. 2 sets of movable basketball board with ring. 2 units of 1 story BHS, 6 meters by 6.5 meters by 6 meters, with ramp and waiting lounge, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, 0.6 meter elevation from NGL to DFL, with floor and glazed tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting with BHS stainless signages. 2 units of beacon center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, with floor and glazed tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting. 2 units of 2-story, 2 barangay hall, complete construction of 6 meters by 7 meters, 2-story barangay hall, 0.6 meters from NGL to JFL, with complete painting, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glazed tiles at ground floor and second floor, with ceiling at ground floor and second floor. 3 units of 1.5 horsepower ECU and barangay hall stainless and signages. 20 meters by 30 meters covered court with 3 meters ring, 6 meters span, 5 meters per span. Ramp with drilling, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL, with cladding, complete structural and finishing works, with electrical works, with catch basin, storm drainage, and downspout. With chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 sets movable basketball board with ring, with stage and room. 4.5 meters by 25 meters covered court. Continuation with stage, existing covered court, with electrical works, 2 set movable basketball board with ring, with chlorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, wood stage, and with bleachers at both sides. 25 meters long, first slide and railings. Next is 4.5 meters by 25 meters covered court, continuation with wing, 5 span, 5 meter per span. Existing covered court with electrical works with fluorinated rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating, 2 sets, movable basketball board with wing on both sides. The next is 12 meters by 25 meters covered court, continuation for span 5 meters per span. Rapid railing, 0.4 meter elevation from NGL to FFL with cladding, concrete slab, and finishing works, and roofing only. With electrical works, with catch basin, stone drainage, and downspout. Permitted rubberized base, floor coating, epoxy coating. Two-set movable basketball board with ring, with removal of structures and obstructions. The approved budget for the contract, 63,756,000 pesos. The contract duration, 330 calendar days. The next project, contract ID number 24AI0177. The contract name, preventive maintenance, primary roads, Bakit Jackson, Umingan Road, kilometer 184 plus 000 to kilometer 188 plus 600. The scope of work and or item description, preventive maintenance, asphalt overlay off-road, length of 1.588 kilometer, plus of 100 kilometer. Approved budget for the contract, 96,500,000 pesos. Contract duration, 243 calendar days. The next project, contract ID number 024AI 0178, contract name, construction, improvement of DPWH multi-purpose hall and personnel quarters. Scope of work and item description, renovation of ceiling, and timing of conference room. Painting of DPWH second floor, interior building. Installation of blind glass walls and sliding glass doors. New wiring and rewiring of electrical works with new lighting fixture for conference hall, installation of drywall partitions, masonry walls, and renovation, new kitchen set, delivery of conference tables with chairs and bed frames with mattress. Approved budget for the contract, 6 million pesos. Contract duration, 120 calendar days.
Only proceed na naman po ba?
For Vivid conference, for receipt and opening of bids, March 27, 2024, 9:30 a.m. at DPWH Conference Room, Tumana, Rosales, Pangasinan. For DPWH bid portal, electronic bids _ Pangasinan 3rd at dpwh.gov.ph. For live stream YouTube account, https://www.youtube.com/dpwh Pangasinan 3rd DEO. That's
Thank you.
that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before we proceed, may I call our new observant, Ma'am April Reyes, new TBP, Construction and Development Corporation. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning for coming. Further details, the prospective bidders can get a copy of the minute as per pre-bid conference upon written request not more than 5 days later. Inasmuch all the requirements have been discussed, do we have any issues and concern this morning? In view of the motion of Sir David and seconded by April, I agreed and no objection by Sir Raymond, I hereby declare this private conference adjourned. And good morning to everybody again. Please come back around 9:30 in the morning. We have a Okay. Thank you again.